Okay.
See? I get mother.
Yes. Now we're recording. This is the part that goes to YouTube. We're back for Roottrees Part 3.
There's things in
Spleebette will now look at things while I finish this cinnamon roll.
we still need to find out Clark's first wife and his first child. We need, Madson's spouses and need Caroline's, wife. Her occupation.
Here's occupation. For occupations.
All of this. Need Nancy Edwards' younger sons, occupations and spouses, and the youngest's
Kid.
Need Ronald's spouse, who's and his children. Need to figure out how to find this man. And
Well,
all of the
is
miracles
spouse
wives.
in the picture where that.
No.
Oh yeah, right.
They live in Perry. Yeah, we need all of the miracle spouses. This child. The evidence. Not evidence. We have a lot less than we used to.
We gotta look that Life Between Wars only has one thing on one page now.
Did forget it over.
What? Asked you to grab it.
I did not hear that
Oh.
at all. I was just out there to take care of my this has 6 clues in it.
Or no, there's 6 clues connected. Oh, what about the shadow lady?
Yeah, type
Who
in
we think she is?
WRTD.
We think she's in the secret folder.
You think she's the gay children's child?
What's up? Ernie Madsen Jr.?
Yeah, that's
Ah. Have we tried looking him up? I doubt we've searched by that. Oh, brother, that's funny, Mama. Friend or trouble? Oh, brother.
Chris Rafferty?
Ooh, conspiracy rabbit holes.
You find more conspiracy websites. Some people out there claim that Roottrees are changing the candy recipe to include more and more chemicals, and this was done in cooperation with bad actors from an unknown government. They claim that due to a loophole in the calendar, it is possible to get away with nearly any crime on a leap day, so long as it isn't discovered until the day is over. And that every 4 years on a leap year, the Roottrees company hosts a meeting with foreign agents to conspire to poison our children. Their proof is that Roottrees candies
Why is that
contain
a loophole in the calendar? Well, there is no February 29th, so you can't accuse us of doing crimes on February 29th.
contain polyglycerol, polyrinsol, an ingredient of the candy that wasn't there when it was first released. They claim it is added in an attempt to addict people and eventually induce mind control. The website claims to sell pills that counteract this effect for children that have already eaten in the past. You do an additional search for whatever that word is,
PP.
and it seems to be an emulsifier in chocolates approved by the FDA and widely used among products.
Polyricin oleate. There you go.
Seems to-
Well, if it's approved by the FDA, that just means the government is in on it.
Type in Chris.
Search Mayan ruby skull. What?
You find a few conspiracy websites that claim the Mayan ruby skull is a symbol of death. The alleged proof is a blurry photo of a reddish shape that is supposedly a cave painting from South America. According to legend, discovered beneath the paintings were bones from hundreds of different people and animals. One site also mentions that the photographer who took the picture died when their boat capsized after crashing into a skull-shaped rock. Among the spinning skull gifts, you find no sources or verifiable details to back up any photos or claims. To you, the blurry photo looks more like an egg than a skull.
So they marked their gravesite with a skull. Like, ooh, it's good. Search periodicals. Let's watch. I think we read this.
Yeah.
Real life Wonka, yeah.
This still has.
Yeah. Blast has 4? What the? In the library.
Get it.
Read this already. I see.
Or lies Clancy. No, it's this one.
Edward.
Yes, but it's
Well, maybe we have
talking
those
about
names backwards.
Elias C. practically raised Clark and Jim as brothers. That means this is Elias C. and this is Ed.
What did he do?
Alright, candy
What?
Roottrees. No? Oh, look. Cia Luisa.
Like a bunch of wives that were missing.
Yeah, like
Bethany Kellogg. Danielle Franks.
Dickinson.
Deborah Bean.
Deborah Bean.
Eloise.
Oh, we know
question
there's
mark,
a
question
Debbie.
mark, question mark.
Debbie is married to Ernie. Ernie Jr.'s wife is Debbie, so it must be Ernie's the other way. Ernie's right there. So he's married to the Deborah Bean.
She's in that picture.
We have another person from the spirits. Well, first look through all the free spirits.
Yeah.
See if there's... That one's probably her. Yeah. Because we
Not use
have
the rest
all
of
the
these?
rest are accounted. She's the only free spirit we don't have.
It's kids.
Ron, Roottrees, not Ronald.
You read this. Born in the U.S., grew up in Paris, was once famous. This is how we figured out he was the older one. He was married, or his kid. He decided to start his own television production, and that was RR Productions, right?
Mm-hmm.
Allegedly, allegedly, allegedly.
Look at that. I wish more of them wrote biographies. The plural tree.
Was it Lauren?
Laura. Laura.
Laura Carlson. Oh. Of course she's. You find all the presidents?
Yes.
Carl was fit. Exactly.
Third was one of the. No, it was go over. It's one of the 5 pieces. No, it's not one of the 5 pieces.
Oh, Guy Hudson. Gwyneth Madsen. She's not anything. Oh, except she's married.
Wilson. He sounds like a housewife.
Married who?
Oh, not her. The girl you were looking at.
Oh, it's just... Maybe. Well, why do we have Nicole Madsen here? That's probably here. Probably took his.
That was when we had the booze.
Oh, we had them in the wrong order, yeah. Yes.
No, his name is listed as just Chris.
Yeah, but it could be.
Like, I'm saying, was Chris even on the
I don't have
sheet
room
with
for
full
any more
names?
evidence.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
We searched for Stephanie Jones. All the things.
Morden.
If it was like something when she was a teenager. Brian Jones, have we looked him up? There are many advertisements over the years, as well as a small article from '95 about Jones' graphic and print. The article is a piece about Brian Jones taking over his father's print company after 20 years. Brian seems to not have let it go to waste as a marketing opportunity during an interview portion. I've been in and out of that shop my whole life. My father taught me everything there is to know when it comes to getting the job done right, getting it done quick. We've been a printing staple of Butler County for years. Even the Butler County Times uses us for their coupon pages a few times a year. Thanks, by the way. Still, whether you're a new client or one of our regulars, nothing will change. Come on down for the best prices on bulk printing anywhere in the state of Pennsylvania, or search for us online. I plan the website myself. Do you think they have a scanner that works better than the one I have? It's a company that, according to the website, has existed in Butler County for some time. Their website seems fancy. It even has frames. The website lists the address, hours, and a few examples of clients and the type of work done for each. Stephanie Jones campaign mailers, MD Company, various banners and posters, Butler County Holiday Light Post banners, Miracle Network tour flyers, Roottrees Motors. We haven't heard anything about that yet. Coupon flyers, Butler County School District, various banners and posters, Butler Summer Theater, posters and set contributions for Children of Eden. And hit for, yeah. No, you didn't. The musical was songs by Steven Schwartz. Game designer by the name of Jeremy Johnston really likes it. Realized it could kind of fit timeline-wise with the game he was making, and decided to use it instead of something fake as kind of an Easter egg. Don't need to check it out, but if you do, I like the songs The Hardest Part of Love and Lost in the Wilderness. Also, if you haven't already, you should hit the back button and go back to Jones Graphic and Print, and instead of searching for Children of Eden, probably search for whoever was performed. Fine.
They get very...
Yeah, very fourth wall on the nose, like with a sledgehammer. The Butler Summer Theater performs plays and musicals during the summer. Makes sense? As it is not summer currently, their website is a thank you message. Thank you for making our 1998 season such a success. Stay tuned for announcements about performances in 1999. The website lists the credits of a musical, which seems to be the final show they performed last season. There's a cast list, but none of the names seem relevant.
November Stews. Look up November Stews.
Stop reading ahead. Below the cast, it lists the crew, and two things stand out. Posters and additional set design elements by Jones Graphic and Print, and choreography by November Studios.
Because there's a November Roottrees.
Local dance school. They advertise lessons for ballet and jazz classes. Remember Roottrees.
Yeah, but we know her occupation now. Just have to figure out who she belongs to.
Right, yeah.
I want to continue going down the rabbit hole that is, Children of Eden. I don't care that they get mad at us.
Jeremy Johnston. It was clearly inspired heavily by Obra Dinn and Her Story. I hope it stands on its own and that it feels more like more of an homage than a ripoff. Thank you to Lucas Pope and Sam Barlow. Both ran so that I could walk. It's also inspired by my participation in the world's largest trivia contest on 90 FM in Stevens Point, Wisconsin. Thanks to everyone who organizes that competition year after year. Shout out to Protezi Frozen Pizza, that I've never tried but I've heard so much about. Lastly, it's inspired by a core memory I have of browsing Beanie Babies / Mortal Kombat fan sites somewhere around 1995 on my local library's dial-up connection. Thanks to the patient librarians in Bethel, Connecticut, who took the time to explain the internet, and it helped change my entire life. If you're seeing this message, please come to the game's Discord and simply type "I found the thing" all in capital letters in the "I found the thing" channel. Okay.
I go back. I want to see if we can listen to this. The hardest part of love. No, those are just actual IRL ones. It's like, I would more look up the children name. Network, have the Miracle Network.
Power of the Lord coming to town near you.
Looked up Miracle.
All of them do. Troubles. We're so close to finding something new.
Instead, we got told off by the developer.
I want it to lay flat and not become curled.
I didn't even get it. I just missed it.
Need something to fiddle with? Look.
A broken pawn.
It's nice and
rook.
weighty, actually. This thing, but you can't roll it on that. Roll it on this.
What in your... Nice.
I like this rook. Broken. Barely. Came in a chess set that we bought for our son, and when this was broken, I contacted them and said, hey, one of the pieces is broken, can you send us another one? They sent another one. Yeah, the replacement one is a slightly different color. And so I just took that one and left the broken one. I told him, they said it's a different color, because I figured he would not like it because it was a slightly different color. But he prefers it even though it's a slightly different color because it's not broken. So the broken one sits on my desk and it's fun to pick up and set down. Also, I use it to hold open Lego instruction pages. What is this? The Dew?
Butler County Times.
Butler County Times. This is just one of the many pieces of local art at the Thing Art Expo. Can this still be connected to two?
Because we have to figure out her wife. Her partner.
We have categories. We could ask the duck. Done that yet. An achievement for never getting a hint for the whole game. I don't care that much. And the actors in Brother Trouble might be worth looking into. One of the creators of Brother Trouble, Ron, married Penelope. Played TMS's mom on the show. Ron is a distant relative of the Roottrees sisters. As if Brother Trouble gets together at Penelope's last name.
Just had it.
Penelope Tessa-Green with an A few articles about Brother Trouble show stars TMS and DCB played her sons on television. Penelope's character, not really who teenage girls cared about, as very little gossip surrounding her.
Look.
There you go. Penelope Tessa-Green is a retired comedian. As a result, for the Laugh Lounge, a club in Reno, claims Penelope got her stand-up start and first did her famously raunchy breast milk cheese routine, gross, in the 80s before she was a TV star on Brother Trouble. The site claims she retired for the birth of her first child, but still makes yearly appearances for fundraisers, doing more family-friendly material. Find a picture labeled Joke-O-Lantern 1997, as well as a different picture labeled Jack watching one of his mother's charity sets. One of her kids' names is Jack. It looks like this.
Go to the other one. Oh, okay.
Is that the same kid as this one?
No. That one's older. That picture is one older, and the kid is older, and the other one is still a baby.
Yeah, okay. Jack's the older one. This one?
Yes. He's quite clearly a child. That one's a baby.
Baby.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I would think Tessa because mother's name is. That could also be.
Maybe. Okay. That was fruitful.
The Miracle Motors that.
What was the name of the laugh lab?
Miracle Motors or whatever the other miracle
Hey, Maddie.
child.
I thought you weren't watching this.
No, this dude, whatever his company is made of, can you look up that and business watch?
Ad for Roottrees Motors in the paper. It seems Roottrees Motors used to be called Wilkins Motors. Ad for Roottrees Motors has run in every week's Butler County Times for many years. Recently has been changed to include a picture. Different unique versions of the ad have been added to your evidence.
Here it goes.
Roottrees Motors ad that ran from 1974 to 1977 advertised that the former name of Roottrees Motors was Wilkins Motors. Wilkins Motors is still the same family business, but has joined the Roottrees
So he married
family.
a Wilkins.
Wilkins Motors is now Roottrees Motors. We have a new name, but we promise we're still the same thing. Business need one. Now we're up. What fixers at 555 fix or up? Got 572 take exit.
That one must
So
be.
this is the. I thought there was a catch. For November. Streak! Nice streak. You streak. Better. Hopping in. Just to get the streak. Roottrees Motors ad that ran from 77 to 95. Roottrees Motors is the local family mechanic. Roottrees Motors ad that is present. Ooh, we got a magnifying glass on this one. Presently running, first appeared in 96. Says that Roottrees Motors has been around for 50 years. The family business.
Oh, she's
And
Tessa.
also that Tessa Roottree, their newest fixer, learned all there is to know about cars from her motor.
This one's Tessa, not. No.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. November.
Not November. November is a dancer. Means it has to be not baby.
Her?
Yeah, makes sense. She's part of the free spirits. We're all like. Profiles have we filled out? 1, 2, 3, 4. Who knows if any of them are correct?
Or unknown occupation. Maybe she's not a student.
You have a bunch of unknown people.
Hold on, but maybe those stay until they get locked. Like this. Oh, like the campaign mailer only has one now. We haven't locked anything, so maybe they don't. What I just said is wrong.
Wouldn't be in any of those besides business and local news.
Who's the dancer? Oh, 124 flat and 125 flat. That's the decisions thing. Maybe 4 minutes. Rolling on down to the city.
Didn't play it.
We're rolling on down to the city.
Down to the city. There's
Saturday night and you're quite a sight. The world might be burning, but I'm feeling right. Making ends meet, so they rent and leave. We can't afford gas, so we skate in the streets. Guys all
had to go mow the lawn. Wasn't Mewtwo? No, we're still going.
What Dungeon Crawler
Oh,
Carl
did I
book
win?
are you
I
on?
did win the race. What?
What Dungeon Crawler Carl book are you on? Ah,
You read those?
I've read the first 3. I'm like halfway through. I can actually check. Oh, you're really.
on wheels we glide with you by my side. Inflation is rising and so is our pride. Pick our own fate, make love not hate. They fight overseas, but we'd rather skate. Guys all rush to say that I'm pretty. Ladies blush every
Diamond LaRue.
witty. They're out of luck tonight, what a pity. We're rolling on down to the city.
Great uncle's record label.
The LaRue. Great. Not any of these.
Politicians at large are hopeless. The bankers in charge are all clowns. The party's so better than protest. So signs up while we boogie down, 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 down. Guys all rush to say that I'm pretty. Ladies blush and find me so witty. They're out of luck tonight, what a pity. We're rolling.
Anything about this person?
Look,
On down to the city.
the other song we have of evidence.
Life is life, love shall be. Me for you, and you for me. Someday will come, though, that this tree will be the last of what was.
Flip it or flip it.
With passing years, all paths diverge. Rivers rambling, onward surge.
Look up here.
One source behind old memories, but find their ways to different seas. Someday
Not bad.
these times will all be over.
Where did we get this? Koozies.
Oh, we did have cake.
Nina.
So take my hand beneath the tree and carve your name with me.
Teen Glass.
Are ours for free. We'll tell ourselves these stories older, dwell on warmth, ignore the colder, probably yearn for what could be, rose tinted by youth's memory. So act as though these times ain't fleeting, love still flows, our hearts heart beating.
Wait, what are the Friends of Clark? Oh.
Two roads that cross once at this tree. Someday these times will all be over. Dew dries on the morning clover. So take my hand beneath the tree and carve your name with me.
Kermit the Frog?
These times are ours for free.
Of this song.
The hot song.
Someday these times will all be over.
16 more.
Dew
Block it.
dries on the morning clover.
Man?
Take my hand beneath the tree and carve your name with me.
What was the conspiracy?
These times are ours for free.
Operation RT. Didn't search for polyglycerol
Yeah, because it was.
polyricinoleate. One thing useful?
Look at the person.
Relevant. Wait. Begin to read the site and come to the conclusion that the words "no relevant results" isn't a strong enough description for what you're seeing. A massive column of technical terms that aren't real and confusing rants you can't find any meaning in. Regardless, it won't help with.
You look up the email of Chris Rafferty.
Find a simple page called "The Art of Rafferty." Copy. Paste.
Yeah.
97 on Prodigy that lists the author's email addresses. Prodigy.us. Below a bunch of GIFs that say "under construction," there are a few art pieces, which is a painting captioned "Me and my fiance Lulu." Painting I did for my first year of college that I plan to give her when we get married in May. Go Tartans. There's an odd collage called Cousins, which seems to be made up of 3 scrambled images. The accompanying artist's statement says we had to create a piece of art about our family. I asked as many of my extended family of cousins for their pictures as I could, and even some I've never met. Only a few of them got back to me. The teacher said I wasn't allowed to use pictures of Raina, Riley, or Rose, so I had to get creative and use only my third cousins. This includes Davy, swims for Yukon. Be like college. And Bethany's yearbook pictures. Davy's younger sister. Davy's younger sister, Bethany. Stephanie is an only child. Chris's artwork has been added to your evidence, but the cousin's photo will need to be unscrambled before you can use them. You've downloaded a new application, PixPop. Edit the photos. Chris Rafferty's Cousins art project is said to include pictures of Davy, Bethany's yearbook picture, Davy's younger sister. Oh, hey, that's like all the. College student Chris Rafferty. It was referred to as self-portrait of me and my fiance.
Yeah. He seems to either be a college student or
We got something.
we're gonna be here while waiting for fiancés.
Oh yeah. What was this stuff?
Okay, so that must not be November. It didn't lock.
Oh, she wasn't a dancer. Or that's not her picture. Oh, a college student.
So we were unscribbled the photo.
Best free photo editor, Telephoto Magazine.
Here.
Sure.
Yes.
Well, this isn't scrambled. I guess it says restore the photo. Dichotomy.
That's middle school.
Oh gosh. Why? Picture has nipples. Beware. I don't know where to try and center it. It needs to be there.
The heck over those. Can you move that up? Up.
Boom. Cousin
Oh, he's a
Swim.
redhead. Spread for information about this. It's fine.
That's Bethany's yearbook. Baby. For Bethany. This is not a yearbook picture. Definitely. Okay, where do they go?
Over in one of these, that one is the baby and I would say the fourth. Swimmer. Did Beth, Steph have glass? Look at Steph's picture again. It's Chris. Yeah.
Black hair. Plaid. Middle school. Backpack.
Well, okay. Look up the name Bethany. Or Stephanie. Married a Carol.
This one.
Yeah. Her occupation, which is student.
Extract this. Keep going. I think standing in a bunch of glitchiness.
Ah.
This.
Her wife, partner, her adopted mom.
Yeah, but what's her name?
I don't know.
Maybe she's just a younger student. He's wearing a graduation cap.
But got his sister
Eloise
wrong.
was right.
Is she in high school?
Or, like, it just picked the other four.
Yeah, but then we should have gotten it.
Oh, then we should have gotten it before fixing Zach.
Yeah. You only have 8 more to do, which involves just a lot of occupations. Probably say Dave Bonnie's.
He had housewife on both of them, and they didn't get along. I guess here.
Look up Madsen Nicole.
Hold on.
There's still 2.
Hey, there's nothing on this now.
Hey. Rick still has one, but that's because he needs a wife.
Danielle.
Oh, that's his wife. His first one.
There and one there.
Okay, no, okay, let's read all of this and then
Wait, what?
read that one, like fully.
I don't want to.
We'll read it. Oh, is
Hit the mic.
Keep the other card.
Bennett has the green thumb of her mother.
Yeah.
Oh, now it's 1. It was 2.
Go back to the family tree. I want to go over her. I want to look at the options for employment.
Where did we find this dancer?
And a thing about November. Find it in the. Put her under Edward. November Street.
Dance school. They advertise listen to.
Can you look up November? The period.
I sure can. No mention studios because you don't find any information about it. Like, you founded a dance studio. Maybe she is. Maybe that's not her picture. We have these 2 pictures. Oh, because we have those 2 pictures switched.
Oh, maybe she is actually that girl.
The other girl.
I feel like the other girl's probably her. And then can you put? I was saying, put that photo as her. They have the same type of.
Who are these?
No, wait. What photo is it? No. Must be one of these photos. That one. Debbie. Nicole. So that's Nicole's photo. She's a child! Yes.
And that one's.
All girls. So little. Literally have 4. Which is just... yeah.
We also have like other info. House name.
Probably focus on filling out. Oh, Roottrees. No,
She
yeah.
took her name.
Yeah, so... male names.
Dennis Cornwall.
Yeah, Linus is the only male we have left.
End of list.
End of list.
Was he? That's the only easy one left.
Yeah, the rest are all the boys need girls. Well, look at their children. Look at what their children and grandchildren are named. So James's children are Candy and Wolf. Because Diamond is a weirdo.
Candy Roottrees is just.
Oh, November's grandmother is probably April. Her mother is probably April. Orange. Because month names?
Fine. These guys do.
I don't know.
How have we not found that?
She didn't mention anything about what they did. Let's focus on spouses before we run off. That does not help us. Miracle the Third does not help us. Yeah. What's the most... what's the most modern name? I would say Edith.
One's Joan?
Sure.
Sure.
Now we can focus on
How do we even get those locked if we... the other 4...
because
and
we
those
still
aren't all
have
correct?
the top secret one.
Oh, yeah. Option. There's more pictures to find.
Yeah. You need to figure out the voices occupation. I see on this. Eli C.
That one.
I don't think we've ever actually looked up just Edward. I go through all of them. Okay, now look him up. Professor Roottrees.
Fancy Roottrees here.
Okay, let's look at the ones we still have left, or evidence, all of evidence. What ones we still do we still have 2 pieces?
Look her up. Flag. Parents and friends of lesbians and gays. Knew this already.
Look up Atlantis' whatever it's called. Oh no. Not how you spell it.
Okay, good luck. Lawn. I think I just skipped over this. Mostly black and white pictures of Caroline's art. The centerpiece is a series of full-color nude self-portraits at different ages, stretching from 25 to 30. They certainly have not been added to your evidence.
One of the youngest in here. Yeah, but what did they do?
To Eloise and Stephanie.
Are we sure Gwendolyn and Bonnie aren't just housewives? Are we sure? What are these boys?
Important hints toward one of her brother's occupations in her diary. We've read it bajillion times.
Bob seems to have gotten over it because Edward decided to take over his department once he retired. So Edward is a professor. Or no.
Lawyer?
Yeah, lawyer. Lawyer.
Liar.
Liar.
What more?
I think some of the ones are just gonna stay because they talk about
The other one? Bias.
um
Wrapped up in.
another knowledge type job.
Do you get that?
My brothers all seem to pursue paths of knowledge. What other
Professor, lawyer.
fact? Oh, that was one of his uncles. Doctor? That seems kind of right. Sounds wrong.
Maybe we didn't have. We have this picture. We had that picture. We definitely had her here. What? Bonnie Hudson.
Part of the Kellogg's. London. I look up Bonnie Hudson. Forgot.
We're gonna talk to the duck. She's spinning in circles in the chair over there. Diary entries. Laura mentions the name of Jim's father.
Let's see. What, do we have to
Do we have
label him
them
a
backwards?
housewife? No, it says I see raised Jim and their
Mark?
brothers.
Yeah.
I'm thinking housewife. That's all.
But you think Elias was a housewife?
Why not?
Because that's not a path of knowledge. No offense. Traverse the quagmire. Traverse the quagmire between the house and the cabin. Welcome back. That hint was not very useful. Apparently it thinks it is. What? Yes. Eli C isn't James's father. What that's saying? Nancy or Edward? Maybe we have these two names switched. Logic, take it other. Wait, is that plus two? I didn't switch the occupations. No. Well, it has any discipline as Carl, but that's because Pop forced Nancy. We're just set to take over his department. Have that. New hint. Clancy Jr. is the firstborn son, so Egbert must be the youngest. Maybe we just had the pictures. Now it's going to give me the hint about James's father. The next generation photograph carefully determined. You know that.
The hint system in this game is dumb.
Oh, it's because we... Description for the next generation photograph carefully to determine which of the men is Eli C. You can find a mention of Eli's occupation in a periodical article about someone closely related to him.
So, James?
Modern Music Monthly. We're looking for what? His dad's occupation. Something learned from his dad. How my father was connected to Roottrees. All of his old ad campaigns were hung on walls over the record player.
Advertiser.
Okay.
Okay, now the girls.
One of these went down. Okay, we're finally past that hint at least. Hudson's article in Business Watch mentioned something from his childhood that's done. These two adorable redheads. Guy credits his mother and father, Angie and Christopher.
Traveling the world with his wife, Zach. Traveling, so.
What are you reading? His uncle and current president Zacharias decided to... But from his childhood, though.
Maybe, okay.
Something from his childhood that sounded interesting.
Maybe, his sister is like an actor or model, like the Roottrees
Maybe it's
sisters.
this boys and girls agree. I'm excited about a successful ad campaigns. One of the ads listed is from the late 50s. Boys and Girls Agree is a series of television and magazine ads for Roottrees chocolate bars. The ad campaign is described as having the premise that boys and girls are often diametrically opposed, except when it comes to one thing. Both of them agree that Roottrees is their favorite. First advertisement of the series was the most memorable due to the bright red hair of the boy and girl involved. One of the magazine ads. Gotta be Roottrees. This is an ad.
Okay, we got his photo. Her photo. They both have second photos.
That help us. Is this just the photo is attached to? Enough information to fill in Guy Hudson's sister.
Like an actor or a model. Or a housewife.
Advertising?
Oh, maybe Gwendolyn's the one. Okay, do a model. I'm talking to housewife.
Portrait art and the beauty.
Housewife.
We had that.
Try it again. I
Oh.
told you it was housewife. I told you.
I swear we had that.
I told you.
Locked in everyone in the next generation photograph. Locked in everyone in the free spirits photograph.
We got all the... No, we did not get all of the
Last
spouses.
names. All right, story time.
Top secret.
To my genealogy genie. If you're reading this, it means you've locked in 49 blood relatives. Congratulations. I knew you could do it. There are 2 more entries on the family tree I'd like you to consider. These last 2 are optional. You can summon me whenever you wish. However, this will end your search and reveal the truth. So make sure you're ready.
EC, Edward Clancy. And spouse is something Miller. Oh, it's Samantha talking to us? I think there's more we can find about this. Can you look up? See? And go over here. We need to switch 2 spouses. 2
Oh, wow.
spouses.
Got April, Linus.
So switch those 2 spouses.
That one happened.
Yeah. Let's go see if we can look around for Edward Clancy. Look him up in the periodical, whatever it's called. Butler County.
Good job.
Well, Anderson family. First, Anderson family.
Rock. Maple.
You have it.
Where did we read about? I guess
In
it's
her-
for Samantha. Where did we?
In the diary. Sam.
I'm working along the farmhands east and John.
John Miller. John Miller. Miller John. Do we have any pictures?
It was whenever we figured out that Sam was actually Samantha.
Yeah, that's in the other diary. Scandal.
Had to grow up in a house with him and his roommate, Mr. Miller. More than a roommate.
Ooh, I want to look at this.
Where do you get the picture?
Elias Jr. Elias Jr.
Done that a million times.
No, he might not be the one Elias we haven't looked up.
Top house?
Search. Oh, look him up. Be able to find pictures of him.
Mr. Duck. Candy? You ever look at this book?
History of Candy. A little detail about that book thing.
Things Candy and Water starts in 25 and continues on to. Of a book series?
So, volume 1.
This is a book about all things candy throughout history. It starts with historical accounts dating back to the ancient Egyptians and chronicles candy through the year 1924. It includes some print advertisements from companies you've heard of, including an extremely early newspaper ad for 5 pieces that Charles Lee included due to a major misprint.
That must be Edward Cleveland. Go to evidence. Egg cream.
Egg cream?
Yeah.
Gross. I included it because of the spelling error on the word available near the bottom. Available. It's the flavors are inspired by the children in the orders grape, elderberry, egg cream, cinnamon extract, and melon.
Egg cream 5.
So EC changed to CE.
No. There's always been an EC and a CE. It's just EC got wiped from the record because gay.
And
Added
14
Miracle.
years later they had a miracle.
Because that must have been when Edward Clancy came out as gay. Like, no.
So they had another kid?
Yeah.
Playing the 5 pieces?
Yes. They raised him from the right. Look up.
I guess we didn't correlate the birth date.
Look,
Anything
search
else?
up egg cream. Or original. Can we go back to the book we were just looking at?
that you were looking for? Charles Lee.
Yeah, look up Charles Lee.
To the most closely related people.
5 pieces. Look up Miller. Not gonna check all of them.
Those aren't relevant.
Got Clancy Edward. There's any pictures?
Oh, because remember she said in one of them that she got
A piece of
certified
mail.
mail for Clancy. Why would they name their 2 kids like that?
They're probably twins.
That is acceptable, but also boring. Looking up?
See Edward.
We tried this when we found that other thing. Clancy Edward is this guy.
Yeah. No, we're looking at.
I said to look at people's spouses. Sarah?
Yeah, but can I finish reading the stuff about Lancet Trust? It's guaranteed. I guess. Is there any way to find a picture of
We're looking for.
I wonder if there is.
Hey, Doc, tell me which spouse. That's Junior's wife. Sounds like she came from a well-known family.
Alright. Can we move the duck out of the way?
Jeff Christensen. Christensen Steel was a steel company in Butler County. On a World War II history page, you find that it contributed to the war effort by creating parts for vehicles, but after that went out of business. Christensen Steel and Patricia Christensen both are mentioned in a book review for Steamy Correspondence by Tina Angelina. Book of historical letters with an erotic twist. Each letter is accompanied by context from the book's author. A letter from the book has been added to it. 1934, someone who goes by Patch wrote a letter full of innuendo to an unknown gentleman who it is clear she had a romantic history with. Patch is thought by the book's author to have been Patricia Christensen, daughter of the owner of Christensen Steel. Her nickname was Pat, and CH were the first two letters of her last name, and Patricia Christensen was known to appreciate wordplay like this. Patricia, who would have been in her mid-20s when the letter was written, was married to an older man of no notable status. The letter was most definitely not to him. There are also a few passages after the seamy bits that mention a daughter, leading Tina Angelina to theorize that this letter was written to the father of a child she hid from society in some way. The letter ends on a mention of a twisted twin that seems to evoke imagery from classic literature. If not for her story, yours and mine would be the most tragic tale ever told. How awful is it that such beauty was ripped from its rightful fate, and worse, than to live in possession of your brother's twisted twin?
See, I told you they were twins.
Left an outcast, forced to live a life of labor under a wicked relative. It's like something from the start of a children's fable. He deserves not the life he has been sentenced to. She deserves not the life he has been sentenced to. They switched the pronoun. I can't stand to be a part.
She doesn't deserve to live under the disgraced gay man.
Oh, right, yeah. She meaning
The
Sam,
child.
right?
Yeah.
I can't stand to be apart from you both. Someday I shall return to you, and I pray that he has not corrupted her to know his sins. I swear that on that joyous day, with all of our strength I can muster, I will fight for our child's freedom. Let us pray her fable has a happy ending. Tina has no theory for what the more cryptic parts of it.
Twisted and look up just Twisted Twin. Wish we had another picture. I mean, can we just use the same picture of Edward as? No. Those are.
She never locked it. Because we got them backwards.
Again? They look too similar. Can we find his picture?
Probably. An all-knowing duck, I'm here to assure you you have everything you need. All possible evidence toward this mystery is in your hands. It's up to you now. So I promise you don't need to open the computer again. In fact, you can disconnect from the internet right now. You may be wondering, why should I trust this duck? What has this duck ever done for me? And let me answer that by saying, fine, don't believe me. I'm just your subconscious bouncing ideas off itself. I guess maybe you find yourself untrustworthy. If you press the button again, I'll tell you exactly where to look. If you want to believe me this time, take a look at your photos and keep in mind the era in which EC would have lived.
Okay, go back to the five pieces picture. Five pieces picture. Is he hiding? He's hiding in the background. He grew a beard. Or he wore a beard.
Proud of me, duck. Okay, I don't know if it'll... Clearly it hasn't locked.
I'm ready. We're ready. It's
The Roottrees are
adopted.
dead.
Yeah, adoption.
Look at that. Good thing we caught that.
Yeah. Family tree.
Building the entire family tree correctly. Fireworks.
Oh yeah.
We did it!
Hi, Samantha.
So, you thought EC was Edward Clancy Roottree, and his partner was John Miller? That's exactly what I needed to hear.
Yeah.
I'm Sam Madsen, though you know me as Samantha Roottrees. Yup, I got old. The only picture you have of me is from 40 years ago. My book tells the truth about Elias, of 5 pieces, and my parents. Not my biological parents, Elias Jr. and Patsy. My fathers, Edward Clancy Roottree and John Miller. By now, you've either read Lauren's diaries, or you're just an incredible guesser. Lauren was right. I hated the 5 pieces. She just didn't know my full reasoning.
So she seems to blame more than just the 2 of them. She has no problems with us next gens, but she has a palpable hatred for the 5 pieces.
Elias and
Elias
Gwen.
and Gwen.
My father, Edward Clancy, was a great man. But his identical twin Clancy and his father, Elias, were not. At age 16, my father was caught kissing a farmhand. Back then, they wouldn't even acknowledge gay people existed. Having one in the family was unthinkable. The same year, I was born. A bastard granddaughter. 2 stains on
there is a
Elias's
Lauren.
perfect family. He decided to fix both. They tried to erase Edward Clancy. They even removed his 5 pieces flavor. His name was deemed a dirty word. He became EC. We were sent to the farm, and the 5 pieces did their best to keep the next generation away, to isolate me from family. But Elias couldn't erase us from existence. Laura never realized I was the little girl from her diary.
He said your pop is my dad.
Mhm.
There.
Who could blame me for being so confused that day? Her father was an
were
exact
twins.
copy of mine, except without the beard. And while the 5 pieces celebrated a new factory, farmhands did the real work. It's a fluke there's a picture of my father at all, but there he is in the background. The 6th 5-piece. Patsy returned, and things got complicated for Elias. She fought for my freedom from a life she deemed unworthy. Elias relented, so long as I never learned the truth or receive inheritance. They knew I'd help my father. At Elias's will reading, I learned part of the truth. The rest I learned at home. I began to hate the 5 pieces. My father made me stay silent. He was worried history would repeat and that his grandchildren would become outcasts. His fears weren't unfounded. As you know, my son Ernie died a few years ago. He had trained to take over as president. But due to family politics, or perhaps hubris, it went to Guy, a real Roottrea. He nearly ruined the company. When Ernie took over, he saved the operation. Over 13 years, he made the family billions. Ernie earned about $36. They got by on Debbie's salary, but when he fell ill, he couldn't pay his medical bills. His death was my tipping point. Originally, my book was meant to expose Elias's hypocrisy. Until I started to look into the other dirty laundry. Ron tried to have Robbie removed from the trust, but couldn't. Robbie was a blood relative, even out of wedlock. That sounded familiar. The Clancy Trust that Elias established was designed to secure his family's future. His entire family's future. He couldn't write exceptions in without the whole thing falling apart. My book can definitively prove that Elias was not the paragon of virtue he's heralded as, and that my daughter and granddaughters are just as much family, at least in the eyes of the Trust, as anyone else. The Clancy Trust will secure their future. They can decide what to do with their shares. But I'm old, and I'm not in it for the money. The truth has been eating away at me for years, but now I can set the record straight, thanks to you. As someone who enjoys searching for the truth, you might understand the power it has. Whitewashing the past to protect the status quo can lead to repercussions in the present and future. So thank you. You knocked it out of the park. With your expert work, the truth will come to light. And when it does, my share of the Clancy Trust is yours. Like I said at the beginning, set for life. Looking at the family tree on your wall, now with my father's, everything finally feels complete. Unless a whole lot more Roottrees somehow appear from thin air, this is the last time I'll come knocking.
Lancet, yeah.
Thanks again, and
Just
so
a
long.
weird name they came up with
After Clancy.
for Clancy.
He was the one that made it.
We're rolling, rolling, rolling on down to the sea.
Thanks to your hard work, Sam Manson's book was published. It received mixed reviews. Life went on, and a new president took over the company. The Roottrees family faded from the news cycle. And then everything changed. Another mystery to solve. Roottrees Mania is now unlocked as a new game. What? You have to play a whole game again?
Another one.
I'm
A secret root tree. Okay.
I
Tree
forgot.
Mania.
It showed this to us at the beginning. Thought we were done with this.
We're not done. And if we were done, I would have made you buy it Overdone.
Roottrees Mania will spoil unlocked content. Make sure you've tied up any loose ends before.
Well, we have, so. I'm used one.
We only have 7 out of 22 achievements.
Don't start? Why, Mom? It's only 4.
Go to the store.
But you can re-watch it.
Completed every family Doku puzzle. Oh no.
He can do it without you, and you can rewatch it. Here, before Mom or before Dad starts it, you can actually go fix the scanner.
What?
Yeah.
Ding.
Here, it won't be that much because I'm making Father go fix the scanner.
I don't know what to do.
Oh, you have like an hour.
What?
You have an hour to fix it while Mom goes to the store.
Oh, so then we should end the stream. And
No, we can just sit here.
fire up again later.
Just sit here.
Can't just sit here for an hour
Hi.
or until Mom leaves and then you're like, okay, go anyway.
You're fine. I will start bugging Dad again at 5. Do it.
Okay. We'll be back in
So
like
if
an
you're
hour.
going far, don't.
Fun, interesting game so far. Thanks for watching.